Hey guys, so since my last video, I've become a huge Harry Potter fan. I love it so much. These are some things that I hung up in my room. They're golden snitches, and yeah, they're pretty neat. This is also something I'm gonna hang a feather up like that, so that's like Wingardium Leviosa. These are two Deathly Hallows things, so this is a Easter egg that I hot glued the Deathly Hallows on, and then this is just a little metal Deathly Hallows that I made. These are called Howlers. They're so fun. They're origami, it says, like that's what it says on the inside. And then it's to Ronald Weasley, Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. And on the inside it says, Ronald Weasley, how dare you steal that car? I am absolutely disgusted. Your father's facing an inquiry at work, and it is entirely your fault. If you put another toe out of line, we'll bring you straight home. Oh, and Ginny, dear, congratulations on making Gryffindor. Your father and I are so proud. So I did 3 of those. And then I did dragon eggs, which are really fun and easy. Today I'm going to show you how to make Harry Potter wands. They're so much fun and easy. Here are just a few that I made. So this one was actually a pen that I got from the dollar store, and then I painted over it, and then I Sharpied it over, and I hot glued the swirls into it, and then put red Sharpie over that. This one is a chopstick that I put hot glue and then painted over, and then this is a Sharpie that I drew onto it. Looks like Hermione's a little bit. This one is actually my most recent. It's one of my most recent. This is really cool. I used beads and I hot glued them to the stick. This is actually a hanger, which we're going to use today. It's a part of a hanger that I broke off, the bottom part. Then I hot glued the beads onto it, and then I painted over it with acrylic paint. And I also painted over that, but not very well, obviously. This is also a hanger that I designed with hot glue and then painted it over, and then these are actually the circle necklaces that you might buy. I bought one and then I just cut it up and glued the little balls onto the wand. This is my other most recent. It's probably my favorite because it looks like I trapped the beads inside the hot glue or underneath it, because I painted it over and I made the design with the hot glue. So I painted it over, and then I just did, like, I noticed that the beads were falling off when you tried to grip it. So then I just hot glued over it to make it look good. Yeah, and now they stay on. So today you'll need a hanger. You'll need some paints, whatever colors you're going to want to use for your wand. You're going to need paintbrushes. You're going to need some water for your paint. You're going to need some beads that you can roll the stick in. Like, just put them out on a paper plate and, like, actually put them all over to one side a bit. And yeah, let's make some wands. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut. Oh, you're also going to need scissors. Sorry about that. Scissors. Okay. You're going to cut about here. Like, you're going to want to be just next to that. So about right there. And again, just next to that, so right there. So your wand will be pretty long. So once you've done that, you can see that I have my stick here. And this is going to be basically the wand that we're going to paint and decorate. Again, sorry guys, need a hot glue gun and some hot glue. Sorry. So now you're going to hot glue whatever design you want your handle to be. You're going to hot glue that onto it. And I'm going to do one that represents or replicates my gold one that I did, where you can't see the beads. So you're going to want to put your beads next to your hot glue gun, so you can just hot glue it and then dip it in and twirl it around, or pinch them and then sprinkle them on top. And it's really, you just do any design you want. It doesn't even have to be a design, because you're just going to fill it up anyway if you're doing it this way. Alright, so far it's looking pretty good. So I'm just going to give you an example of what I'm doing here. So I'm basically just hot gluing a little bit around, like making a little circle or a little swirl or whatever. And then I am picking up some beads and sprinkling them on top. and making sure that I try to hit all of the area for where the beads are, because I want to cover all of it so I don't have to go back later. And when you're done with that part, you can hot glue back over the parts that you missed, and then pick up some more and circle it more. Also watch out because the hot glue gets really hot. Your beads will fall off. It's fine if they do. You can just go back over them with hot. Whoosh, magical. Okay, so once you got the size that you think it's good, you can stop with the beads. I'm also running out. So once you stop, you have to hot glue the stick design that you want if you want one, and if you don't, you can just paint over it, which I'll get to in a minute. So I'm going to make a simple design where I do a straight line down and then I make circles all around. So I'll be right back. Alright, so now I'm a little bit more than halfway there, and as you may or may not be able to see, I did circles that go around and connect by one line going straight down the stick. So first I drew a line that went straight up and down it, except for the beads. I stopped at the beads and I went like that. And then I'm doing circles around it and connecting back at the same spot. And then another circle, blah, blah, blah. So I'm right here now. So be back in a few minutes. Need more hot glue. Let's take her. Got more hot glue. Yeah. Alright. Okay, now here's the fun part. You get to paint all this. Yay. So as you can see, I finished painting this part of it. I'm probably going to go back over it and get the little black dots out of it, because whoever you're giving this to as a gift, or if you're keeping it for yourself, you don't want to know that it's made of beads, because that just makes it a whole nother level of magical. Alright, so this is what my final product looks like so far. So it's not really my final product. Anyway, my final product for the handle, I guess. So now I'm going to paint the stick, and I'm going to do it a nice dark chocolate colored brown. Yeah, it's going to look great. Okay guys, it's done. It's not this one, it's this one. So it looks pretty good. And once it dries, I'm going to give it to my friend. That's what I made it for. And then I made this one for my other friend. It's kind of a challenging thing. I'm probably going to make a video on how to make the other type. This type to be specific. And I'm just going to show you next video, I think. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Well, bye guys. I hope you had fun doing this. And yeah, have fun.